Memester of the Week contains fantasy violence, drug use, and horror elements. A list of topics, themes, and subjects featured in this episode is included in the description. If you ever feel unsafe or suicidal, please call your local crisis center, emergency services, or national hotline. A link to an international list of crisis hotlines is listed in the description below. Remember, you matter.
Journey, you just received a message from an unknown number that has a picture of the four of you at your lunch table and a message that says, "We should meet."
Okay, Journey stands up from the table and is like, I gotta pee. And then she grabs Dan's wrist and pulls him away from the lunch table into a hallway.
Why do you need me for that?
And just come on.
I need you to hold it.
Okay, are we clear? Are we clear?
Yeah, you guys run over to the restroom, I guess.
Oh. Mordecai has thoughts about this.
Just keep them to yourself, man. Keep them to yourself.
Yeah, Dan personally is repressing all of his emotions more than usual. So no big deal.
It's gonna be an interesting conversation. So Journey like lifts the phone up to him and says, "Okay, are you seeing this?"
Dan takes a good look at this photo. What can you tell me about it?
Are you asking me or Jason?
Yeah.
Mr. Keeper, what can you tell Daniel about this photo? Sorry, not Daniel. That's not correct. Dan.
This photo on Journey's phone, it looks incredibly recent. It looks like a photo of you guys all sitting at the lunch table you were just sitting at having lunch.
Okay, let's talk angle. Where was it taken from? Above? Level?
Investigate a mystery.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm more
boy.
experienced.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
Okay. Classic failure.
Classic
all right.
failure.
Well, that's not good. Who sent you this?
I don't know. It says it's an unknown number.
Unknown number. What's the area code? Never mind. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Let's get Mordecai and let's leave. How about that?
I didn't finish my lunch yet. No, you're right. You're right.
We can swing by name of non-branded restaurant on the way home.
Okay.
You can do a branded restaurant. It's fine.
Yeah, we've done a lot of brand integration for a completely unsponsored show.
Yep.
We're like sponsor fishing. We're waiting for somebody.
Waiting
who
for someone
works
to
somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, Wendy's?
Wendy's?
How do you feel about the occult?
Get at us.
Oh my god.
Carl's Jr.?
In fact, why don't you call Mordecai and we'll all go to the van and we'll all leave. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, let's go get him. Mordecai?
Oh, hey guys. So how'd the pee go?
Great. We should go.
It was great, dude.
Are you guys okay? Clea's here, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know. Is everything
Clea.
all right?
Yeah, it's been real, but I just forgot that we're all late for something.
You're so right. We are really late.
Oh, Clea, do you want to tag along, I guess?
Yeah, I don't have anything going on today. That'd be fine by me if it's something I can hang out for.
Yeah, for sure. I guess we all kind of need like a pee-break partner, so...
Yeah, it's just definitely something that we can't do right here.
Yeah, you do that in the bathroom, Journey. What is going on today?
Yeah, there are too many eyes.
Yep, lots of eyes.
Clea
Okay.
just kind of like tilts her head.
So the van's this way.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Right, yeah, we can put everything in a bag.
I help Clea get the to-goes.
I just start shoving things into my messenger bag, which leads to a magical portal. Don't worry about it.
Just uncovered food. Just shoving
Ugh.
like fish sticks into your bag.
That's so upsetting.
Guys, what's the rush? I guess we're on the way to the van / in the van.
Yeah, we'll explain in a second.
We're super late, dude. Don't you remember?
No.
Yeah, you guys head over and get in the van and get all settled in.
Journey is like looking through the windows, kind of like peeking over the edge of the side of the car door to like see if anyone is looking at them.
I start driving in a direction that is not towards the house, just in a direction.
Okay.
And Mordecai is in the back, and I'm about to split a blizzy with Clea.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Like a blunt?
I gotta remember that for my PowerPoint later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's got it. It's a weed thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Blizzy.
Blizzy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
hi, what's going on?
Hey, Clea, sorry. Do you want to show Mordecai the picture?
Yeah. And Journey hands over her phone to Mordecai with the message.
Me and Clea read it together.
What the fuck?
Dude, we have like a secret admirer.
That's not
That's
okay.
not what this is never good, Mordecai.
Wait, why didn't we go to meet them?
I can't even begin to explain to you why that's a bad idea.
You don't have any self-preservation instinct, do you?
He does not.
Okay.
What? They like us. We could make a friend.
I don't. Okay.
Mordecai.
Just so immediately tired.
And getting high at the same time.
I don't think you understand how weird most of my fans are.
Yeah, but like we've like met people with like smoke breath and stuff. I don't really see how this is a big difference than any of that.
Okay, but
You've
like,
met-
Dude, you
people
have
with
smoke
what?
breath all the time.
Well, I guess that's fair. But they're like poisonous. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That is true. I guess Dan has been wearing a mask.
I have,
Is
yeah.
that-
yeah, I think
to
we
help with the
established that.
smoke breath.
Yeah.
And Journey has her little eef
Yeah.
going on.
Yep. But I've
Once
I've
again,
since
Mordecai, the
learned-
most pure.
Indeed, the one doing all the blood magic.
Yeah, but that's an invisible sin.
Sounds so
Okay.
unnecessarily
Hey,
dark.
Mordecai, making friends is good. We should always do that. But something rubs me the wrong way about this.
They know exactly where we were and where we were sitting and took a picture of us without any of us knowing.
Yeah, why didn't they just come up and say hi to us if they wanted to meet us? They were
Exactly.
trying to do something
Good
fishy.
point. They're shy.
Oh my god, Mordecai.
Okay. This is very weird.
I'm so sorry that
I-
you are here having to experience this with us.
Yeah, this is bad. This is a bad thing.
Yeah, the fact that you were also in the picture, Leah. Sorry about that.
Oh, they must like you too.
They're probably not. They're probably not after you, but better safe than sorry.
Okay, but like, why would they be after you?
We do a lot.
I mean, I'm a YouTuber, you know, who's not after us.
Well, my family
yeah.
up in Canada has a lot of friends and a lot of enemies. You know.
The Brotherhood is in Canada?
Those Canadians.
Yeah, don't you remember, dude?
What? No, what?
I'm gonna turn around and look at you very sternly.
Aggressively
My
wink.
family lives in Canada.
So that's where they're based in?
Yeah, dude, they're based.
Sick.
So, like, guys, I've had stalkers before. This is not, like, a new thing, but, like, not ones that I haven't been able to easily find. And I'm starting to get freaked out because, like, first there was that email that I got, and now this, and it...
Oh, what?
There was an email?
Yeah. I feel like it might be the same person.
Yeah, but Journey, do you think this is YouTube related, or do you think this is Magic and Monsters related?
What do you mean? Of course it's YouTube related. What do you mean?
We'll unpack that later,
Why
Clea.
would
Don't worry
anything
about
be
it.
related?
Okay. Clea, do you remember my dog?
Yeah. You have like a projector or something, right?
No. So like, I gotta ask my dog about this.
Mordecai.
Yeah, what's up?
I know that you feel certain ways about who should and shouldn't know about certain things, but I think it's safer for some people to not know some things, you know?
Oh, you mean like we should lie to people?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, but Clea, you're my friend, right?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Okay.
So, okay. There was an email. What did it say?
It said, I know what you did.
Didn't it have a link to a video of us fighting the Dark Watchers, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It had multiple, like, good shots of footage of you guys fighting the Dark Watchers.
So I relay that information to Dan. I'm like, yeah, it's really like a I know what you did last summer kind of vibe, but like magic.
That's really bad.
Yep.
Actually, that's really bad.
Yep.
So it is magic related.
I mean, like, they could also just be trying to ruin my YouTube career.
With magic?
I don't know. I mean, they keep taking pictures of us and we can't see them, so maybe that part is magic. I don't know.
Wait, they have an invisible camera.
Mr. Keeper?
Yes.
During this drive, I have been keeping an eye on the cars behind us and trying to see if we've been followed. Can I take a measure of success or failure on that?
Roll.
Read about it.
It feels like read a bad to me.
Yeah, roll read a bad. Yeah, roll read a bad situation and take a +2.
Okay. Thank you for alleviating all of my recent failures. Read a bad +2.
Oh, don't worry. The failures are still there.
Oh, yeah. That is an 11. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Chat, is this real?
There are
roll
6 cars following you.
1d6.
Chat, are we
There's
cooked?
one.
That got moved down to a mixed success.
Oh.
Awesome.
What does that mean?
I'm
What?
sure that'll
What was the
that'll
point
make
of the
sense.
+2?
Yeah. I'm very confused about what the extra random dice means. Was that like
so
a
hold one, right?
Yeah. So that'll just be a mixed success. On a mixed success, you
was
ask
that
one
like
question.
a bird shitting on the back window or something?
Probably.
So above table,
A roll for
above
birds.
the show, there is a phenomenon
do 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 do.
happening.
That's what I
Yep.
figured was happening.
And
Yeah.
so there is an overarching effect that is affecting your
Yeah.
rolls
That's what I figured.
to be.
Oh,
for
is
sure.
it your dino DNA?
'Cause
Yes, that's what it is.
We're
that's
just
what it
being
is, man.
silly. We're just being silly about it.
You got
just being
gene
silly about
spliced.
Mr. Keeper,
You have a dinosaur bone in your leg.
Mr. Keeper, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah, I think.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, man. Of course there is.
Every day.
Fucker.
Oh.
I hardly know her.
If there wasn't a danger you hadn't noticed, then there wouldn't be a roll. As you are driving through the town, it's the middle of the day, and you're driving, and you haven't noticed anything specifically, you haven't noticed any cars following you, but you do see something that has been moving along the rooftops, keeping pace with you for a hot minute. It first seems like, oh, there was just a weird shadow out of the corner of your eye. and then it started happening a little bit more consistently.
I can't make out what the shape is, right?
Nope. You just know that something is fast enough to keep up with
I'm taking us out of town, which isn't a quick thing, but yeah, I would like to leave and go to the flat of the Colorado plains because it's harder for something to be obscured on a rooftop in the flat territory of the earth.
It's true. If there are no rooftops.
Guys, I don't want to alarm you.
Yeah, I'm pretty alarmed already.
Turney, I'm going to need you specifically to not be alarmed due to the thing that we have in common, and I'm going to gesture towards my mask.
Ah, okay.
But there is something that has been following us, so I am taking us to some place where it's a little harder to follow us.
Is it something that can send emails?
That remains to be seen.
So does it.
I'm going to try and take us across the river if possible, because I know that running water is useful in preventing some things.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the Blizzy. Yeah, Clea, so things might get weird. Like, this is like a magic related thing, so.
Yeah, so you start heading east on that. Clea's like, okay, well, I just got in a van with 3 people who I only know a little
Clea's
bit.
like my friend.
And they started talking about magic and monsters. I mean, yeah, but like, you also start talking about magic and monsters and are now driving out of town. So this is becoming a very like concerning situation for Clea.
Yeah, this is a am I kidnapped situation.
I didn't really think about that. I'm really sorry to rope you into this, Clea. But I think you're safer in this van than out of it at the moment, I think.
Okay. That's
not because of us. That's not a veiled threat in any way. I think that there is something outside of the van.
Yeah, usually.
That's worse. You understand how that's worse, right?
Yeah, but like,
I guess I can see how you would. Yeah, I can see how that would be worse in some perspectives. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just tap summon Abby.
Oh, okay. Hi, Pooch. How did you get here?
I summoned her with the ghost collar around my neck. It's pretty cool. She's a good dog.
Clea, I didn't intend for this to happen, but it seems that
Neither did I.
the veil's being lifted a little bit.
I mean, that's why I was trying to just take Dan with me, and then we were like, oh, we got to get Mordecai, but then Mordecai had to go and just make it a group affair.
Well, Clea's my friend, and you guys went to go pee together and didn't explain anything. So
To be fair, I think it's good that we did take you with us, Clea, because by proximity to us, you might have gotten roped into it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you were in the picture, so.
So Abby's a ghost dog, but also corporeal. You can touch her.
So,
okay.
Clea, you know how sometimes you see things on the corner of your eye, and then you look again, and there's nothing there, and you think it must have been my imagination?
Yeah.
There's like a 25 to 80% chance that it wasn't your imagination in a lot of cases.
It's the most fucking unhinged.
Oh, Dan, you definitely need to take the math class.
I think Clea just shuts down. I think she's like, oh, okay.
Sorry.
Clea.
But that's what we're here for.
Clea. Sorry, this is a lot. I know this is a lot, and I personally am still not used to all these things either. So, like, we're in the same boat. If you...
It's a car. It's a van.
You're the van. We're in the same van. That's true. You're so right. You're so right, Dan. I understand if you're freaking out, because I'm freaking out a little bit, but like Dan said, this is probably the best place we can be right now. So we'll just take everything one thing at a time.
You guys are driving out into like the like fields outside of Fort Collins, and you're going past like some of this is just like cornfields essentially, Dan, as you're driving, you're moving down the road and you see someone step out of the cornfield and start to walk in front of the car.
All right. How many lanes does this road have, and is there a median?
It's like a 2-lane country road. Like barely,
Yeah.
there's barely 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I am going to attempt evasive action if there's nobody coming in the oncoming lane.
Act under pressure.
I think we should also point out, though, that Clea has also been sharing the blunt with me, so she's probably pretty zooted at this point as well.
It's not
No,
helping
I
that
don't think
much.
so.
I'll be real.
Mixed success.
Are we actually doing a I know what you did last summer thing happening right now?
I kind of like it.
Roll a d6.
Yay! / roll 1d6. That's a 3.
Okay.
Escalating.
That stays a mixed success. So on a mixed success for act under pressure, you are going to be able to avoid this person, but a tire is going to go out.
Right. By go out, you mean like go flat, right? Not like fucking
Yeah.
fly off the the car.
Functionally the same
not
thing.
a
No.
wheel coming loose.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that mixed success, you swerve the vehicle, you swerve the van around this person. The back tire of the van hits a like stray rock, and that punctures the tire, and the tire blows.
Yeah, we'll say I have to pull a little bit over into the shoulder, which is pretty rough. So that sends a jolt through the vehicle.
Oh my god. Wait, was that a person?
I think so. Can you take a picture or a mental image of what that guy looks like while I
Yep.
try to get us down the road a little bit?
She's like rotating in her seat to try to take like a picture with her phone through the back window. Do I need to roll for that?
When you turn around, you don't see someone there.
Ah, shit. Okay.
I'm
no,
focused on...
no one's there. No one's there.
That's great news,
Yep.
probably. It's like when you don't see the spider anymore. It's gone. I'm going to take us to a pretty low speed and go down the road a little ways until there's a point with good visibility, and then pull us over.
Good plan. So Dan, do you have a spare?
Yes, of course. But it'll take me a second to get it changed.
That's fine.
You guys keep an eye out.
Yeah, this is not what I wanted for summer. I thought it would be just fun to hang out, and now there's a lot.
It's okay.
happening.
Me too. We're gonna try to make the best of what we have.
Okay.
Hey, Mord, I've got a really important mission for you.
Sup, dog?
I need you to help Clea calm down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna leave the methods in your hands, but just try to get her chilled out, comfortable, you know.
All right. Easy peasy.
Journey is gonna get out of the car with Dan and just kind of take her phone out and just start doing the vlogging thing, just so she has video in case something goes horribly wrong, and also to just kind of keep an eye out of the area surrounding the car.
Dan reaches into his messenger bag and produces a spare tire and iron.
A whole tire just coming out of his back. Is that heavy? Do you need help with that?
No, it's okay. Oh shit, I forgot the jack. I reach in and I pull out a jack.
Oh, so here's the thing. I think you have a spare tire in the van. I don't think I can allow you to just be able to produce a tire from your
All
bag.
right, I was just doing it for comedic effect.
Yeah.
I know.
That's fine.
But the thing is that like there's a move called preparedness
Oh, okay.
that would allow for
Gotcha.
that kind of thing.
The van specifically has secret compartments, and I'm assuming that
Yeah.
we'll have that kind of equipment in the secret compartments.
Yeah, you'll at least have one spare tire, but now that we've used it or are using it, you'd probably have to get another one to replace it if this kind
Well,
of shit happens again.
Yeah.
I have a boot. I don't have like a tire to take the place of this. I'll have to get it changed.
Yeah. You got something to be able to at least get moving on.
I mean, The key on a boot is 40, 40, 40. So you don't want to take it more than 40 miles per hour, or drive it for more than 40 minutes, ideally.
We could probably get back by then. Hopefully, we don't die.
Yeah, you're only like 15 minutes out of the city at this point.
Are we over the river yet?
Yeah, you crossed the river.
Okay.
Okay.
So can Journey like look around and see if anyone is still following us? Question mark. I look with my special eyes.
Yeah, you can look with your special eyes.
How do I do that?
Read a bad situation.
That is a 13.
Nice. Roll a d6.
Nice. Just kidding. That's 4.
I have a theory on how this works.
That stays advanced success.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so the advanced read a bad situation is I can ask the keeper any question I want about the situation, not just the listed ones.
Oh, great. What do you want to ask? What do you want to know, homie?
What is following us? But I know that's
a good question.
Very hard question to ask because it's kind of, how am I gonna know? Unless I've seen it on a YouTube video somewhere.
I'll give you a little bit of information from what you can know, and I'll let you ask something else as well. You know, this thing is interested in people who have curious events happening around them, and you know that it is incredibly fast. Yeah. Journey, you said that you got out of the car to
look around and film.
Okay. Are you filming like outwardly, or are you like selfie mode?
I'm filming outwardly because the thing was like walking in front of us and or potentially following us. So it'd be kind of silly to have selfie mode on.
As you are moving around and you are like filming in the area and just kind of talking about what's going on right now, I think for a brief moment on your screen in the distance, probably like 30 feet away in the cornfield, you see a flash of 2 bright red eyes.
Is it like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, is it there long enough that I can see if it's only in the camera or if it's also in real life?
Yeah, I think you're able, like, you see it on the camera feed for a second and you then look up and look again. And as you do that, you see a man coming and stepping out of the cornfield towards you.
Oh, like in real life?
In real life.
Oh.
Yeah. Now that you're seeing this person in front of you, let's ask those questions.
I guess I'll take one of the basic ones. What is the best way to protect us from the situation?
I think you realize that in the state that you guys are in, with the van's tire being popped, the best way to protect yourselves in this moment is to appease this creature. Like, you know, right now you're not going to be able to run.
Right. Do you think he's a fan of my YouTube channel?
Might be.
It's also like,
he does want to meet you really badly.
I would say we probably don't know definitively that this guy is the creature either. Maybe.
Yeah. At bare minimum, he is a creepy man who has flashing red eyes and walking out of a cornfield.
He might just own the property, you know?
Sure.
He's like, what are you doing on my land?
Okay.
So, Mr. Keeper, I've got a question for you. The popped tire, is it roadside? Like, is it driver's side or passenger side?
I'm going to say it's passenger side.
I'm on the side of the forest. But I am busy working on this, so I don't know if I notice him immediately.
I think you are behind Journey working on the tire.
I've probably got it fully jacked, and I'm unscrewing the old tire as we speak.
I'm going to say you can ask one more question, anything that you want, as this guy approaches. He's like really... He's a really like tall, gangly guy. Probably like 6'3", but maybe like 160 pounds kind of thing. With some like half circle glasses and a like long, almost like waistcoat looking thing wraps around his legs.
Is this fucking
as he's
Alistair
forward.
has been hotel looking motherfucker.
It kind of is very like
Oh, boy.
Alistair coded.
Okay.
Well, it's time to start singing musicals to him.
Demeanor wise, is he like giving us the look of death? Is he smiling? Is
what's the
he
vibe?
Charging us with claws?
Yeah, I think he just like walks up. He's very calm about it. He's walking up to you and he says, "Oh, hello, Miss Sitwell. It's very nice to meet you finally."
I stand up.
I think Journey just sort of like stands very stiffly, like her hands have like her like phone in her hands has like lowered slightly, but she's not stopped filming him. And she doesn't like, extend a hand for a handshake or anything like that. She just kind of looks at him and she says, "Hi, what's your name? Sorry, I don't recognize you."
Oh, no, that's perfectly fine. I don't normally. People have a hard time recognizing me when I don't look like this. My name is Indrid Cold. Hello once again and welcome back to Memester of the Week. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you're enjoying the show, please give us ratings, give us reviews, tell people how much you like the show. Talk seriously, like if you have questions, comments, theories, or anything like that, we love talking about what you guys are thinking about what's going on. So come hang out in the Actual Place Discord server or find us on Bluesky. Yeah, we love having a chat. It's a lot of fun. Today we have a trailer for Damsels in Dicetress, a fellow Actual Play podcast. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Go check them out. And yeah, just have a good day. All right? Go get yourself a coffee. Take care of yourselves, y'all.
Come with us, dear viewers, on a journey full of horror, humor, and mystery, to the Regency village of Bledlow, where three young ladies are about to discover nothing is quite as they believed. You can follow along on YouTube and Twitch every other week, if they survive.
My mother likes to be sure that we are always very presentable.
In comes Talia in her underwear.
If you want to talk about somebody's silly hat, I mean, Edwin's right next to you. I do miss you terribly when you go away.
I'll be home soon. I promise.
This is quite disturbing. Why would he have such unholy books?
Have you come for my power?
With that, we're gonna move back over to Mordecai and Clea in the van. Okay, so Abby's a ghost dog.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. And you and your friends do what exactly?
We kind of just like get involved in like magical mayhem and mysteries. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Here, hit this. Did I pass it to her? Oh.
Okay.
Jason, you don't hold it like a cigarette.
Fucking caught you in the act.
Shut up.
Yeah. I mean, you can. There's no rules against it. It's funny.
Okay. So you and your friends fight monsters, and your dog is a ghost.
Kinda, yeah.
And I'm stuck outside of the city with you guys while you fix your van tire, and we almost hit a guy.
It's probably also a monster. It's like 50-50 at this point. Like half the people we meet are pretty weird.
I love that the task was to calm this person down, and that's what you're saying.
I knew it was a big ad.
Yep.
Guys, honesty goes a long way. Write that down. So I could like fellow believer her if she's experienced something So I could just ask her if she's experienced anything weird.
Yeah, no, do that. Fellow believer, people understand that you've also known strangeness. Bystanders will talk to you about weird things they would not trust another hunter or mundane official to believe. Yeah, so Clea in this moment is connecting some things about her own life and goes, okay, that sucks.
Yeah. It's pretty cool though. Like, it's mostly fun. I mean, I have fun.
Yeah, that tracks with what I know about you. Shit, what do we do now?
I mean, again, it's pretty 50-50 on how these things go. Like, I'm here to protect you. You're my homie. We were supposed to hang out tonight, but I don't think that's happening. So, I mean, sorry about that. But, yeah, I could make Abby protect you. I mean, I know you're doing like Pilates or whatever, so if you want to fight somebody, you can do that.
Okay.
I could give you magic, maybe. I'm not really sure how the magic stuff works, but we could try some stuff. You know, it's really
okay. I don't know if I want any sort of like magic thing. Do you have like? I mean, do you just have something I can use to protect myself?
There's a secret compartment in the van that has a spear in it, and you know that.
Yeah,
that's true.
So here's two options. I have like this potion that you could drink, and it would probably help you out. Or there's like a spear.
Please no.
You could use the spear, or you could drink this, and it will protect you. I'm pretty sure.
Just source, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna just take the spear. We'll save the potion for if I really need it. But you have a spear?
Yeah, I mean, Dan has like guns and stuff. I used to have a sword. Broke it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah. You know what? Dan having guns is the least weird thing about this situation.
Oh, dude.
It is America.
You have no idea. In a minute, I'm probably going to like breathe fire or something.
Yeah, you Americans are crazy.
True.
Yeah,
Is Clea an exchange student?
She's from France.
Yeah, Clea's French. I just do a bad, inconsistent French accent.
That's okay. She just has really good English.
Yeah, that's all.
I'll take the spear and that'll be fine. Maybe we should go check in with our friends.
Oh yeah. Do you want to like burst out of the van, or should we just very calmly get out? Again, it's 50-50.
I was gonna give the window a knock to let Mordecai and Clea know to look outside.
Yeah. You hear a little knock at the window, and Mordecai and Clea both look outside, and you see this like very tall man in like a red like waistcoat.
Oh, it's red now
thing.
Too.
That is.
Oh,
it
damn it!
It's like black and red.
Of course.
I was picturing Seto Kaiba,
and he has.
But then you went red.
Yeah, now it is just Alistair. Okay.
Yeah, like a red and black waistcoat with like half circle glasses, and he's talking to Journey.
Oh, it looks like they're talking, so let's just like calmly get out.
Okay, fine. I am keeping the speed.
Just stay behind me. I got you, dude.
Yeah, so this man introduces himself and says, "Oh, yeah, no, my name is Indrid Cold." And you hear the van door open and like you see a spear poke out, and you like stop the conversation. Both Mr. Cold and Journey's heads like turn towards the van and just see like a spear poking out, and then Clea getting out like real shaky about
also
things.
We've been hotboxing the van, so a very large cloud of smoke comes out too.
Classic. Oh, hello.
Sup? You're Journey's friend, right?
Hold on. I'm still getting to know you. Okay, your name, interesting. Can I just ask why you were in a cornfield?
Oh, because I was following you.
I'm sorry?
That tracks.
I've been trying to link up with you for a little bit. and I saw that you were in town today, so I wanted to connect.
Okay, that's great. Did you know that I have a business email?
We both know that you probably don't check.
Okay. She like bites back an angry retort because she knows it's true, but it doesn't matter.
Getting put on blast by your stalker.
And she looks up at him again and goes, "But you do recognize that this is like a little bit outside of the realm of like what one would consider to be a proper way to
Normal
meet someone,
and acceptable things to meet someone." Yeah, it was just really important that I met you and Dan and Mordecai.
Oh my God, you know all of our names.
Your name is...
It's
Clea?
Yeah, this is my homie Clea. It's Clea.
Clea-mantha.
No, it's just Clea. What are you guys saying? That's so rude.
It's Clea Samantha. Samantha is the first name, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Clea, it's very nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is probably upsetting in a big way, but it's okay. I'm not here to hurt any of you.
Called it.
But I really needed to see you guys for the next couple of days.
Okay, that's fantastic. Can I just ask where you got all of our personal information from so that I can promptly delete it?
I can see the future.
You what?
I can see the
didn't
future.
see that coming.
Okay, so who's doxing me in the future then?
No, I just know who is important and who's not.
Ooh, cool.
That's concerning. Okay, so can you like... I just need you to prove to us that you're not just some random crazy guy. No offense.
Uh-huh.
Can you prove it over there, actually?
Right.
Well, guys, he seems cool. Come on.
I will... you know what? I got it. I will step over here.
Thank you.
And he gets a good, 15 feet away from everyone.
That.
And just, hold his hands up. And say, okay, I don't normally do this because it's a pain in the ass, really, and it's very bad at parties. It's hard to get to know people when you know things like that. But
two truths and a lie.
Yeah,
right.
Mordecai is going to receive a text message from his surrogate father. From LaFleur in about now, and you hear you feel a vibrating in your pocket.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I check it.
What? Wait. What does the text message say? I'm asking. Ingrid, not Mordecai.
It's asking for pizza or tacos.
I check my phone.
She looks over at Mordecai.
It just says, Master Bridges, would you like pizza or tacos for your friends for dinner tonight? Love always, LaFleur.
I just immediately start texting, hey, LaFleur. Yeah, dude, taco sounds great. Thank you so much. Might be inviting 2 extra people. Hope that's okay. Question mark?
I will order the extra tacos.
Sick. Thanks, dude. I look up at Journey. Checks out.
Okay. She looks back at Ingrid. So, okay, can we go and talk about things in a well-lit area that is not here?
Journey, I have a test that I can give him that I think will be a pretty good indicator as to whether or not he's trustworthy.
Don't tell me you're going to do the test.
I'm going to do the test, my dude.
All right, I'm going to step back.
I don't know what this is.
All right.
I am afraid.
I walk up to Ingrid, look him clean in the eyes, 10 toes down, and I ask, do you burn?
Hell yeah, dude.
Sick. And I pass him the blunt.
Yeah. Ingrid takes it.
It's good shit, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, brother. Yeah, guys, I think he's good. Why don't we just go home? We just hang out.
I don't want to bring this person to our place of residence right now.
Well,
Oh, no, that's okay. I can't go there. Actually.
Wait, hold on. Why do you already know where that is?
That's why I was here in the first place.
Cool. Why can't you go there?
Because he's a monster.
The house doesn't want me to be there.
Oh,
Okay,
but I could
so
like
if
talk
the
to the house.
No. If the house doesn't want you to be there, then maybe we don't want to be involved with you either, right? And she looks at Mordecai.
I don't know, dude. The house is kind of weird though. Like,
doesn't the house protect you?
Yeah, well, but I mean, I'm an adult.
I mean, I don't. I've never met anyone from the Bridges or Mistrend family. I'm normally out in the Appalachia.
Cool.
And yeah,
Do I know the association with this name?
Ingrid Cold. Yeah, just give me a. I mean, you're fairly well knowledgeable about like cryptids and stuff like that. I'd say that's an investigative mystery.
Okay.
Investigative mystery. What do you know about Ingrid Cold?
I think Journey knows this name too from her like hours of YouTube research, but she also is still not completely convinced that this isn't just a crazy person cosplaying cosplaying the Mothman. So she's not really taking that into consideration.
Of course, get that that +2.
Oh, it will? Well, the +2 will make it a 10. D6?
Nice. Yeah, so roll that D6.
4.
Yeah, so that's a 10.
In my perusings of my mom's journal / perk does, has this name come up before?
Okay, that will be a separate investigate. So let's handle Dan investigate first.
So knowing that this whole situation is off-putting and there's a lot of vagueness, Dan, who through thick work gloves due to his weakness to iron is holding the tire iron squarely in his hands, is going to step forward a bit. So there's a lot going on and everybody's tensions are a little high. You clearly feel a sense of urgency, but I think for everybody's sake, we need to slow down a little bit and figure out exactly what's going on. So, Mr. Mothman, why are you here and what do you want specifically?
Yeah, so I'm here because there is a high possibility that a comet is going to flatten this town. I'm contacting you because, as far as I can see, you're the only ones who can stop it.
Okay.
Sorry, when is this going to happen?
In the next 2 days.
We've had worse timelines.
Halfway.
Can we vibe check that at all?
Insight check?
Yeah, right.
Insight check?
Surely I'm going to put my hand on my forehead and channel my that old black magic to investigate a mystery. See if there's anything about comets or celestial stuff, because that's classic like stuff that the Brotherhood would know about.
Yeah, like no roll needed on that. You know for sure that like celestial bodies heavily affect magic, and they there's a lot of like stories about doing certain rituals at certain times because of like comets passing overhead and affecting the flow of magic in the world. Real quick, let's get Mordecai, get that investigative mystery to find out anything from Perch's bestiary or your mom's journal. And then also
roll your D6.
With a +2.
With the +2, that's a 7.
Okay, yeah, 5 +
With
2,
+2, that's a 7.
And then roll D6.
Which will say the same, actually. And so that's a good mixed success. So what do you want to ask from Investigative Mystery?
Yeah, what sort of creature is it?
Purchase Bestiary lists Ingrid Cold, the Mothman, as a psychic who embraced the Feywild and became a kind of soothsayer. And he is known for like foretelling tragic events.
Oh, okay. And I just pipe up. So you know Oberon?
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of meeting Oberon once or twice.
And you would describe your relationship with them as?
He's pleasant and I'm glad that I haven't had to see him a whole lot. Generally, with what I do, most visits are bad visits.
Okay. And so you know that Journey is his granddaughter, right?
I'm not his granddaughter.
We still don't know that.
What do you mean?
I don't know anything about
All right.
that. I don't dabble in his personal affairs.
All right, well, regardless, he's one of my best friends. So, yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
That tracks with what I know about you.
Sick.
That's the theme of today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, if you're cool with Obi and you're cool with us, I could talk to the house. I don't know.
Dan.
Yes.
You were using that old black magic, right? To determine whether or not he was telling the truth.
Yes.
I think Ingrid catches that and is willing to say, okay, it's clear and understandably that you do not trust me. With your permission, I will let you see what I see.
How would we do that?
I think, are you talking specifically to me?
Yes. Okay. He's talking directly to Dan. He sees you doing some magic.
Clea, you got that spear. You know how to use it, right? With the point, yeah.
Point and stab?
End, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Cold, show me something.
Ingrid takes off his glasses and hands them to you.
With my third eye still partially open from that old black magic, I'll put the glasses on.
Okay. When you put the glasses on, I want you to roll Destiny's Plaything, which is a chosen move. At the beginning of the mystery, roll plus weird to see what is revealed in your immediate future. On a 10 plus, the keeper will reveal a useful detail about the coming mystery. On a 7 to 9, you get a vague hint about it. On a miss, something bad is going to happen to you. And you roll this with plus weird, and right now, because of the things happening in the world, you are rolling with a plus 2 as well.
Let's go. Okay, so weird, which is already plus 3, plus an additional 2. This can't go badly, right? Mathematically. It went almost as badly as it could. But that's an 8.
That's an 8, so that's a mixed success. You get a vague hint about it. Dan, as you put on Ingrid's glasses and you see through these red half-circle lenses, we all see the purple magic well up in Dan's eyes, and through the lens of the glasses, we see it go a dark red. And Dan, you look up in the sky and you see a comet, and you see it coming towards you. And then you see Mistrend Manor as a crater and a flowing gulf of blue and gold light pouring out of the crater that was Mistrend Manor, and people starting to transform into different sorts of monsters.
What do we need to do?